What's up guys, this is my second video on becoming a better putter. Just something that I've been working on a lot on my own. I think putting is great because you can work on it any time of the day, unless it's like super early in the morning, you don't want to piss off your neighbors, but it's something you can do every day without really injuring your arm or overworking it like you can drivers. So this is the #1 way, in my opinion, to cut strokes off your score. In my first video we went over grip, so if you haven't seen that, go back. I show you my grip, I show you what some other people are doing, but the big takeaway is find a grip that you like. We are about, let me count this out. 1, 3, we're about 15 feet away on these practice putts, and this is where we're starting. We're just starting with standard circle 1 putt, something that I want to get you guys to be 100% at. Like I said, I'm not a professional, just an amateur person, just an average Joe, but these are tips that I have worked on that work for me, and I'm hoping that they help you guys out. I got a whole basket full of discs, putters. They're all putters, some variation. To me, I putt with PA3s mostly, and I'm working at a pixel. But for these drills, I think it's just getting the reps in. So I wouldn't stress yourself out about buying 20 of the same putters if you don't know that that's the putter that works for you. For me, the putter doesn't matter when we're out here just getting the reps in. As long as you have proper form and you're doing the correct things, the disc should go in the basket. Someone may have a different opinion on that, but I have understable putters in here. I have so many different putters. So what I want you guys to do is first work on your grip. Secondly, we want to work on getting almost to be 100% from this distance. At least 10 in a row is, I think, a good drill to kind of finish it out. For me at this distance, I can throw it at 2 different ways. I can kind of float the disc in and let it lay flat if there's something kind of turning behind it. But usually when you're in this situation, you just want to bang it in the least amount of variable and just get it in the basket. So I'll show you a couple angles of what works for me, but we're going to start here. So a little bit high, but good spin. So I'm going to show you how from the front how I set up. So for me, at a 15-foot putt, if I just want to bang it in straight at the target, which I know a lot of people don't, but this is what works for me. I point my right foot, which is my dominant foot, at the target. Throw it and get enough spin on it just to keep the variable low. I'm going to start stagger step, or my lead foot, my right foot, pointed right at the basket. This allows me to come in right, come in kind of center, and come in from the left if I need to. I'm going to bang just a straight 15. I'm going to come in nice and slow, and I'm going to kind of extend and push off. That's the biggest takeaway I've gotten from this distance. I used to miss low and then I used to miss high. For me, it was because I was rocking. I know some people who rock back kind of like sitting in a chair, and when I do that, I push. It went in the basket, but I push and it gets me offline, and it also rotates my hand. So if I just want to beat it in, I load up my back leg, and it does look like I'm rocking, but I'm not. I load up my left leg, and that's where all my power is. And when I bring it down nice and controlled, nice and slow, not fast, get yourself offline, nice and slow, into my pocket, and I just extend through, almost like a figure skater, right? So I'm going through, I'm loading that back leg, I'm bringing it in to my hips, getting that power, and I'm exploding. I'm pushing off that back foot. And what that does for me is I explode and I end up on my lead foot, and I'm pointed directly at the basket. And you can see the disc stays the same. They always say shake hands at the basket. So this is putting you in the correct, or the best position for me to make these putts. I'd like you guys to start there. Big takeaways from this is finding a stance that works for you. You may be a straddle putter. You may like to rock back. Just work on this, get some reps in. Your goal at the end should be to hit 10 from 15 feet. If you guys have any tips for me to get better, put them in the comments below and we'll go from there.